Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons as we are here getting to the half point way of our second season here down here in Tallahassee, as we have got a hell of an episode for y'all today. Getting ready to kick off first is going to be against the Duke Blue Devils, who, if you remember from last season, it was a back and forth game the whole way. This season it's looking to be the same. They are a top 20 team at being ranked number 20. They're undefeated. We're number 3. We're undefeated. This should be a good one, so let's get ready to get going. Now, welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and welcome to Champ and Sons if you are new here to our college football content. Now, let's take a quick look at the recruiting before jumping into the Duke game, right? Because we've had it in a couple of guys here at the bottom. Kellerman, Fala, and these are late additions, right? So someone like Fala, he's a gem of an athlete and someone who could have a big impact for us going forward. But we got with him late in the game, right? So we're still 5th in his book. Jamerson, we're sitting here at 3rd. I want to kind of see, sometimes if you look at their deal breaker, it's always, the deal breaker is always going to be a check kind of mark and a hard sell, right? So find out what that deal breaker is, and then start looking at the different combinations of hard sells that have that deal breaker, because you're gonna find one in which you have the deal breaker, and you're gonna know that the others are most likely gonna be the check mark. So you can kind of take that last little boom, try to take a last little risk for it. For Jamerson, though, we're 3rd in his top 5. We still had too few check marks with him, so I didn't do it yet. But we went back to sending the house, right? So hopefully it works out. But we got to perform on the field. So let's jump into this game here in the first quarter. Under 10 minutes remaining, as we get that pass off to Nakua coming across the field, and he's going to actually end up fumbling it. Oh my goodness. Nakua fumbles it after coming across the field, making a good catch, but trying to fight for that extra yardage, as Merriman for the Blue Devils knocked that one out of his hands, and they get that recovered. So now 1st and 10 Blue Devils on the swing pass to the right side. Gets around one guy, another guy just dives forward, and finally we take his legs out inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. So all momentum swinging the way of the Blue Devils as they are on the move following the turnover at the 16 with the 1st and 10. As they get the play from the sideline, going with the no huddle, sitting there 3 wide set, 2 running backs in the backfield. Has the snap, play action, clean pocket, fires it deep to the back left corner and jump ball, and that one falls incomplete. 50-50 ball, and neither guy came down with it. So 2nd and 10 here for the Blue Devils. They're going to come out 3 receivers set, 2 on the wide right. It's going to be an option keeper to the right side. Great blocking, and he fights his way into the end zone, and the Blue Devils will gain an early lead here in Tallahassee at Bobby Bowden Field. The Blue Devils take a 7-0 lead. So now we have to respond back to him. Smith with the ball as our offense is on the field. Hands it off to Davis going to the left side. Hole opens up. He's got space at the 30. Pushing forward, spins around one tackler, and finally brought down at the 21-yard line. Connor Davis with a great run off left guard there. Found the hole open and then took it real good distance all the way down to the 21-yard line. He's got over 630 yards already on the season, and we're just in game number 5. So 1st and 10. Smith in the shotgun at the 21. Has the snap in hand. Pocket collapses. Smith takes off up the middle. He slides down after about an 11-yard gain down to the 10-yard line. That's going to put us pretty much in what would be a goal-to-go situation. So 1st and 10, Smith in the shotgun. Still, once again, wide right is Burks. Smith has the snap. Fires over. He's going to hit Akiri coming across the field. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Smith to Akiri. That is a duo that is heating up this season. They've had some good performances these past couple weeks, and it's continuing here today as Akiri gets the first touchdown for this Seminole offense. Coming across the field, just had that extra step. And, I mean, if you are going to try to cover him in man, you've got to have the speed for it, and they did not. So that one would result in us tying the game. Now, after forcing a punt, we have the ball once again here at our own 20-yard line, facing a 2nd and 2. Hand it off to Davis to the right side. He's got wide open spaces in front of him, crossing the midfield line at the 50 and brought down at the 45-yard line. Connor Davis broke that one out and had great speed to the point of attack and got through the line and made great yardage there as our junior running back. Like I said, he has stepped up big time this season. After his performance last season, can't be too shocked by it, but 36 yards on that run gets us to the 45 on the plus side of the field. Davis has now got 78 yards so far this afternoon. Coming out in a Wildcat setup led by Lane. As he sends a man in motion, it's going to be a reverse pass. Smith drops that one off for Tunyon down the right sideline at the 20. 15 breaking tackles and pushed out of bounds at the 8-yard line. The Wildcat running the option pass out of there as Smith delivered that one to Tunyon coming out of the backfield on the wheel route. Great play here by this offense. They got a 1st and goal from the 8. Smith claps his hands, 2 tight ends. Quick throw to the left side. He hits Burks, pushing forward, and Burks gets brought down at about the 5.5, 6-yard line. Not a whole lot of space for him going on that one. So 2nd and goal here from the 6 as the into the first quarter approaches rapidly. 30 seconds remaining. Smith claps his hands, has the snap. It's going to be an option keeper. He's around one tackler, diving into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As that will give us a lead here late in the first quarter as John Smith, our freshman leader under center, takes that one off all on his own and actually did a really good read on that one. That was a close call there, but felt confident he could get around that tackler. He does, and he dives into the end zone. That would give us a lead. Now a little later here in the second quarter, everybody's added a little bit at 17-14 now. We still have a lead, but this time only by 3. Duke is on the move as they have a play action. Quick throw over the middle, hits his receiver, who's got space in front of him, and he's hit and brought down at the 11. And Duke is still fighting. It doesn't seem like anything we do, they want to try and do better, just they don't know how. 1st and 10 Blue Devils, wide receiver screen. He gets hit and brought down, but not till after he gains 5 additional yards. We've got to bring him down at the point. So 2nd and 5, staying in the pistol formation, 3 receivers set. Has the snap, hands it off, going to right guard. Gets about the line, and he's going to be dragged down. Nowhere to go on that one. Tried to bounce it to the outside. The defense was too fast for him. Now 3rd and 5, 5 wide. Has the snap. Quick throw to the right side. It's caught! And they're going to give him 1st and goal. You've got to be kidding me. At the line, and they give him the 1st and goal from the 1. Now they got 3 more attempts at it minimum. Duke has the snap. Hands it off to the left side. Hit and brought down. Great play by the defense here to step up to bring the running back down. He couldn't tell to go inside or outside, and that little delay is what caused him to get blasted by McNown there. So 2nd and goal from the shotgun. 3 receivers set for the Blue Devils. Has the snap. Hands it off going to the right side. Diving into the end zone, and they get in. And the Blue Devils are going to take the lead here once again. It was 17-14, but now it's going to be 17-21. However, there's still time left on the clock, and if there's still time, we are fighting for it. 1:54 remaining here in the first half. We have the ball on our ensuing drive. John Smith takes off and slides down at the 25-yard line. We trail by 4, about 1:45 remaining. As we come set at the 25, going to be in a 3-wide set. Villano's on the slot right. Connor Davis offset in the right side. Fires over, hits Villano, but he drops the pass as contact was made. A pretty risky throw there. That has been known to go to be intercepted and going back the other way. Got to be careful with that one. 2nd and 10. Smith going to be in the shotgun. 3-wide set. He claps his hands, has a snap back. Fires over, hits Akiri in the right flat. He's at the 10, at the 5. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Touchdown number 2 for Rico. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we're going to snatch the lead once again, the speedster. Rico Akiri, that was one of the main reasons why we wanted to bring him here, is for that speed. Coming out of the transfer portal, needed it, wanted it, needed it, got it. And now, man, he is abusing it. as he takes off and gets through real quick and easy. So 1st and 10 on the ensuing drive for the Blue Devils as it's 24-21. 1 minute still remains as we are both fighting as they throw that one to the left flat, but Copper's there for it, knocks him down. 2nd and 10. Clock is moving. Blue Devils have the snap. Pressure comes. Fires it deep to the right side. That one's going to be caught as it got over the defender, and they're going to walk it into the end zone. And with 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter, the Blue Devils have taken the lead. This is a flashback to last season, I'm telling you. So now there's still time, there's still breath in our lungs, and we are still fighting. So 1st and 10 on our ensuing drive as we hit Burks coming across the field. He makes the catch after an 8-yard gain. Going with the no huddle now, trip receivers to the left side. Nakua's wide left, Burks is in the slot. Smith has the snap, fires it deep down the left side. He's going for Nakua, and that's caught, and he's brought down at the 18. What a play by Nakua. As deep down the left side, Smith pretty much threw it, I think, as far as he possibly could to make sure it got past that safety that he could tell was kind of sitting there waiting for something like that. But Nakua, pure speed, runs up underneath that and is able to actually make the catch and holds on through contact. 28 seconds remaining here in the second. We trail by 4, but we are 18 yards away. Smith claps his hands. He takes off up the middle, hit and dragged down. He's going to lose 2 yards on the sack, and we are going to have to burn our second timeout. So 2nd and 12 from the 21. 25 seconds remaining. We just used our second timeout, so we only got 1 left. As we come out set here, going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide, trips to the right side. Nakua wide left all by his lonesome. Smith claps his hands. He sends Burks in motion. Has the snap in hand. Fires over the middle, hits Burks. Pushing forward, and Burks is going to get the first down. 1st and goal from the 7, so the clock will stop temporarily. As the offense gets set, clock is moving once again. Smith needs to get the snap off now. Since Burks in motion, has the snap. Blitz comes. Fires it to the left side, hits Burks. Race for the corner, he's in! Touchdown Seminoles! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They had Burks going across on pre-snap motions about the last 4 plays and haven't thrown it to him. So finally the defense lays off Burks, and it's a one-time he drops it to him. And then just the fight towards the end zone will give us the lead here at the halftime. 31-28, because why, stop a team? It's just been brutal on all sides. They have 280 passing yards to our 279. They're 21 of 28. We're 19 of 24. I mean, both offenses are firing on all cylinders, and both defenses, are like a fart in the wind, just not here anymore. They're I don't know what to do with these guys. We've got to find a way to get the stops. Got to quit biting on play action. That leads us to getting beat over the top, and then quarterback runs. We've got to be ready for and maintain our gaps on the outside. So we've got to make some adjustments. We'll see what happens. Now we're going to jump into the second half here, part way through the third quarter. Both sides, we've both added on additional points into our each have added a touchdown on to our total, so it's 38-35 here in the third quarter, 7 minutes remaining. We are on the move here, trying to maintain a lead. Smith from his own from the 23 on the plus side drops off a screen pass for Davis off to the right. He gets to the 10-yard line, fighting forward, stiff arming, and brought down at the 5. 1st and goal, Seminoles here, leading by 3, trying to extend this thing to make it a 2-score game. As Smith now from the shotgun, 4 wide set, Lane in the backfield, offset to his right side, hands it to Lane up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and Lane's going to fumble. That's jumped on by the Devils, and they're going to get it at the 1-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. The freshman Lane went in physical running back, but just gets blasted and fumbles the ball. On the ensuing drive following the fumble, here come the Blue Devils, handing that one off on a 1st and 10, picking up only a yard. Coming up 2nd and 9 as they are going in the hurry-up. Quick throw to the right side, wide open receiver. He gets hit, gets past one tackler, and is finally brought down on a 3rd and 4. Thankfully, that was just a screen pass. So 3rd and 4. Duke in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Running back's offset to his right side. He's got the snap in hand. Quick throw over the middle, finds his receiver, who finally gets hit and brought down after gaining some additional yardage there. And a timeout was called. I accidentally hit the timeout button on the controller. So, fun times to waste one, as it's now 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Handed off, going to the right side. Gets past one tackler, fighting forward, and we tried to dive for his titses. He tried to go for a little foot tickle, it looked like, because definitely did not look like a tackle. And now Duke's got the lead. And here they are with the ball once again, coming off another Seminole turnover. Duke is on the move, leading by 4, trying to extend their lead here as they make changes at the line. The quarterback looking over the defense, has the snap in hand, quick throw to the right side. He's caught, and it goes out of bounds. So the clock, he goes out of bounds, but they're still going in the hurry up. Okay, Duke on the move quickly. 27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Duke leads 42-38. They have the snap and hand off to the left side up the middle. Pushing forward and brought down at the 6-yard line. Our defense opened up like the Red Sea on that one. As he went running through a gap about 15 yards wide. 1st and goal, Blue Devils at the 6. Handoff going to the right side. Hit and fight, still dragging tacklers forward down to the 1. He dragged our defense about 4 yards as the third quarter comes to a close. But good Lord, you can't let a player drag your butt 4 yards, for God's sakes. Jesus, okay. So now comes the fourth quarter. We are about as our backs are about as far up against the ropes as possible, considering we're at the 1 yard line facing a 2nd and goal. Needing to keep them out, or at least try to limit the damage. Duke in the shotgun has the snap. Hands off, going to the left side, and no one's there. They walk it in, and why not extend the lead? Now, we would block their extra point, so the score is 48-38, but that's better than 49-38. So 48-38 as we get the pass off to Connor Davis coming out of the backfield, hit and dragged down at the 20. Here in the fourth quarter, 11 and a half minutes remaining, we've now got to try to engineer a damn comeback. 1st and 10 from the 20 on the plus side of the field. Our freshman, Smith, in the shotgun, 4 wide set, has the snap in hand. Fires it right over the middle, hits Burks, pushing forward, and finally gets dragged down at about the 3 yard line. Burks, what a play by Smith. That's some little development right there. Throwing it kind of behind Burks on purpose, because that linebacker was coming into that area. So 1st and goal at the 3. Smith hands that off to Davis, hit and brought down. And Burks is going to go down hurt. Looks like he got a little wounded on the block there, but I'm not sure what happened with our blocking up the middle, causing us to lose a couple yards. 2nd and goal from the 5 now. Smith staying in the shotgun. 3 wide set here. Got Nakua wide left all by his lonesome. Has the snap. Quick throw, hits Akiri, who turns it up and in. Touchdown Seminoles. Touchdown number 3 for Akiri. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As Rico punches that one in. As for his 3rd touchdown of the day, and that's going to put us right back in this thing, trailing now 45-48 here in the fourth quarter. And now on Duke's ensuing drive, they will drive down and try a field goal opportunity. They put the boot to the ball, and that one does go through, so it's now a 6-point ball game here, 51-45 here with about 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. So this is going to be a good finish, folks. Hold on tight. A lot of football left. So now a little later in the fourth quarter, about 4.5 minutes remaining. 1st and 10 Seminoles here at our own 47-yard line. Smith is going to send Akiri in motion. Has the snap. Hands it off to Davis up the middle. Big hole opens up. Connor Davis picks up 9 yards on that run. He's got 156 yards on the ground today. That was his 21st carry. Great day being had by him. So 2nd and 1 now for this offense. Under 4 minutes to go. Smith in the shotgun, claps his hands, hands it off to Davis, going to left guard this time as he's hit and brought down at the 34. Connor Davis busts out another big run. He is the workhorse we have dreamed of, and he is paying it off big time. Connor Davis getting us all the way down to the 34. Now from the shotgun, Smith has the snap. Blitz comes. He fires it over the middle. He's going to hit Nakua coming across the field. He's fighting forward, and he's brought down at the 8-yard line. Nakua coming all the way across the field. Smith did a great job to find him and then to hit that pass. Smith gets us down to the 8 yards, 477 passing yards, and 5 touchdowns on the day. Just pretty much keeping pace with Tinker, the Duke quarterback. So it's 1st and goal from the 8. Smith fires over the middle. He's going to hit Villano, but he drops it. It was in his hands, but contact got made, and he dropped it. Look at these total yardages by our teams here. Just about close to 800 yards for both teams. Defense not happening a whole lot on the field. 2nd and goal, hoping the Duke defense continues to stumble. Smith has the snap, takes off up the middle, gets past one tackler, but is brought down at the 5. 3rd and goal. Smith with 90 yards on the ground so far today. 95 sounds good. 3rd and goal here for the Seminoles as it gets down to the 2-minute timeout. So we're going to reset and try this thing again. Trailing by 6. 3rd and goal. Coming out of this 2-minute warning. Going to be in the shotgun. 3-receiver, 2-back set. Lane and Davis in the backfield. Smith claps his hands, has the snap. Takes off to the left side. He's got space, and he's going to be dragged down. 4th and goal from the 3. Oh, God, we have to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. Smith in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Claps his hands, has the snap. Quick throw. He hits a carry. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Touchdown number 4 for Rico. Coming across the middle, finding him. The hot hands today. He found him, and it paid off, and that's going to give us an opportunity to kick this extra point and take the lead here with just over a minute remaining. Rico Akiri, his 4th touchdown catch of the day. And that one behind him, but once again, it looked purposeful to be behind him. As he pays off, he gets the touchdown. No contact made, and now we have got the lead after punching that one through on the extra point. So here come the Blue Devils on their ensuing drive. 1:05 remaining at their own 33-yard line. Quick snap in hand, rolling out to his right. Fires it back across his body, and that one is deflected and knocked down by Frederick Williams, our sophomore defensive back, making the play. He's got 12 tackles so far on the day. 2nd and 10 now after that incomplete pass. 1 minute remaining. Tinker in the shotgun, has the snap. Pressure gets there. Quick throw to the right side. Finds his receiver who's hit and brought down. So Duke will have to use their first timeout. They're still early on their side of the field at the 39. We lead by 1, 52-51. A field goal wins it for the Blue Devils. 3rd and 3. Tinker in the shotgun. 4 wide set. Has the snap in hand. Pressure comes. Fires it over the middle. That's going to be intercepted by Copper. Coming back, and he's brought down. Intercepted by this defense. We've been looking for that big play that was going to do it. We knew we needed a stop. Even if we give up 6-7 touchdowns, one stop can still make the difference. And it is going to do it for us as Copper steps in front of that one. And that's going to give us the game here 52-51. A win at home, a top 20 matchup, back and forth. Both teams throwing haymakers. Both quarterbacks performed amazing. I think Smith definitely outdid Tinker, 480 yards, 74% completion, and 6 touchdowns on the day. A great game. Not well played by the defense. Both offenses, though, were firing on all cylinders. But, hey, we made the play when we had to make it, and we're going to get the win out of that one. So that is going to get ready to send us on the road for the next game in this episode where we take on Virginia. But I wanted to go ahead and do something real quick as far as recruiting, because Jamerson, we thought about moving him up and stuff when we were just top 5 and doing the hard sell, but we decided not to. So now that we are in the top 3, and I've got 2 out of his 3, right? 2 out of his 3, and pro potential is his deal breaker thing. So I obviously would select that for the hard sell. So hopefully it should pay off and we can get another damn good athlete signed up for us here. And it really is just going to be kind of working our way with some of these other guys that we've added on late. And, I mean, we're halfway through the season, so I know it's not like late, but it's one of those things that where we are going to have to fight for their interest, right? We got in late, so it's not so that, oh, they're gone. No, there's just other teams that have been there before us, so we got to kind of nose our way in and show them that we're better than everybody else. You know, that's just kind of what you have to do as far as recruiting. But it's really trying to find a way to use the points wisely. You know, if we need to, like I said, we have another opportunity for going off what the players, going off what their deal breaker is. But I decide not to. At some point, it may be a little too much of a risk, especially if if I'm first on their interest. So if I'm on that borderline, like third or something, to take Jamerson, for example. If I'm on that borderline and I know enough, go for the hard sell. We're trying to move yourself up from third to first, but don't. At this stage, I don't think we have to press it. I think we just have to continue winning, and that'll do all the talking for us in the long run. As long as we get the players offered, I think the way we perform on the field will do it. So here we are going to be on the road now at Virginia. They are having a rough season. Right now they're 0-2 in conference play. They're struggling right now. They're 2-3 on the season as a whole. We're 5-0, and we got to send a message. I think this is the time. Now it is a rainy evening here, so we are going to have to kind of change our offense up a little bit as we run that one up the middle for just 2 yards to make it 2nd and 8 down to the 34-yard line. So Smith is going to be under center in an I formation. Davis in the backfield, hands it off to him, going to the left side. He's got space, and Davis picks up a good about 8 yards on that one to make it 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 from the 28. Going to come out in a 3-wide set, 2 running backs, Lane and Davis in the backfield. Lane in motion. Smith has the snap, throws it over to him on the left flat. Pushing forward, and Lane picks up yardage, getting down to the 20. It's good to see him lower his shoulder into somebody and not fumble. I mean, it's going to take a while for us to fully, I think, trust him after last week. Fumbling it on the dang 4-yard line. Can't let it go. 1st and 10 now. For our offense, going to be in a shotgun formation. 4 receivers set, trips to the left side. Burks is wide right by his lonesome. Smith has the snap, takes off, and he's going to be sacked. It was too late. Oh, Smith decided too late. Coverage was there for the most part. At least it was close enough for a throw that we don't trust. So 2nd and 16. Smith staying in the shotgun now. 3 receivers set, Nakua wide left all by himself. Smith has the snap, rolls out to the right. He's going to have space in front of him at the 20, 15, 10. Slides down at the 9-yard line. Smith takes off and gets the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9. Smart play by Smith. He didn't need to have a touchdown on that one. He just needed the 1st down. So now it's 1st and goal, 10.5 minutes remaining on our in the 1st quarter on our opening drive. Handed off to Davis to the left side. Looked like he wanted to cut back when he probably should have just kicked it out. And that's going to get him to be stopped early at the 8. So 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. It's Smith's going to come out in the shotgun. 3 receiver set once again. Has the snap, hands it off. No, it's going to be an option keeper, and Smith is unable to get around the corner, and he's going to be brought down for about a 3-yard loss. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 11. Our offense was flowing smoothly until we got into the red zone, and now look at us. 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line, 3 wide, 2-back set. Smith has the snap in hand. Takes off to the right side. Going forward, fighting it into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. John Smith, the freshman quarterback, lowered his shoulder. Thankfully, it was his non-throwing shoulder, I might add. Lowered his shoulder into the defender and is able to keep those legs churning and pushes his way into the end zone here to start this game off on our opening drive to give us a 7-0 lead. Now, later in the 1st quarter, after Virginia added on a field goal, we lead 7-3, about 3 minutes remaining. Smith fires that one over. He's going to hit Tunyon coming across the field. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So after that 6-yard gain, Smith is perfect on the day. 4 of 4 for 57 yards. Haven't really had the chance to stretch it. And with the way the weather is right now, it's going to make it a little difficult. So 2nd and 4. Smith has the snap. Fires it over the middle. And that one's going to be caught by Burks. He got away at the 20. 10-5. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Burks coming across the field, and I thought that was deflected. It looked like it was. It looked like it got knocked down. The defender went diving to make the play, and he had to have missed that by like an inch. And Burks comes up with the catch and then just pure speed the rest of the way to get the edge. And once he had that, there's no way they were going to catch him. And Burks takes it into the end zone to give us our 2nd touchdown of the day. Now we would shank the extra point, so we only lead by 10, 13-3. Cavaliers back on the move, handing it off up the middle. Gets past multiple tacklers and breaks a couple. And finally, a whole gang of Seminoles jumps on him at the 8-yard line as 3 of our defenders are needed to bring him down to the ground. 1st and goal now from the 8. Here in the 2nd quarter, 8 minutes remaining. We lead by 10. And the snap. Quick throw over the middle. No, that's going to be dropped. It looked like it was in his hands. But mixture of the weather, the rain, and the defender, he ended up dropping it. McCadley's now 8 of 10 on the day. So McCadley for the Cavaliers going to be in a shotgun. 2 tight ends to the right side. Has the snap. Hands it off up the middle. Running back pushing forward, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Schweitzer just couldn't really get a whole lot of space going on that run as he tried to navigate his way, but the defense closed in on him. So 3rd and goal from the 5 now. They're in the shotgun, 5 wide set. Has the snap in hand. Rush 4. Pressure comes. He's chased and he's brought down. He gets brought down for the sack from behind. Jackson comes flying off his blind side edge. McCadley, you could tell he had to have felt it there right before the hits were coming because he started to move, and Jackson said, "No worries, sir, I got you," as he hits him and brings him to the turf. A great little move there to throw your blocker off of you. And that's going to be the first sack for Jackson here tonight. And that's going to make it 4th and goal from the 12. So they will have a field goal opportunity. Cavaliers line this one up. Boot, ball, and that one does go through. That's going to make it a 1-touchdown game, a 1-score, which is a touchdown game, 13-6. Now on our ensuing drive here, we come out on the move on the plus side at the 28. Smith in the shotgun. Has the snap. Fires over. He's going to hit a Curie. Turns it up the middle. Tries to make a cut, but gets brought down by the defense at the 21-yard line. 219 yards for Smith so far in this first half on 9 of 10 passing. He's having a fantastic night. So 1st and 10. Smith claps his hands, looks over the defense. Has the snap. Blitz comes. Steps up, rolls to his right side, unable to throw it away, and he gets sacked. Only the 2nd sack of the night for the Cavalier defense comes up by Nolan McGee. And Smith that's the sign of a freshman for you in reality. I mean, that really was. It happens. 2nd and 18 now. So 2nd and 18, Smith in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Davis offset to his right side in the backfield. So he's going to send Burks in motion. Has the snap. Smith. Pocket collapses in on him, and he gets sacked again. The Cavaliers get back-to-back sacks, pushing us back to the 35-yard line. This is a 3rd and 24, people, from the 35. The first down line is the 11. And Smith is coming out in a shotgun formation. 4 wide set. Burks in motion. Comes across the field. Has the snap. Fires over the middle. Caught by a Curie. He does hold on to it as it gets brought down at the 26 to make this a little bit better of a field goal. Here. As it is going to be about 43-yard field goal on a 4th and 15 coming off the right hash mark. So that's going to be kind of interesting with the way this weather is. And hopefully we're able to actually put this one up and through, and it's not going to be too much of a pain. Wind is at our back. So boot, ball, and right through the uprights there. Emerson boots it through. That's going to give us, once again, a 13-point lead or a 10-point lead as it's 16-6. Now we would force them to punt. We'd get the ball once more still before the end of the half. So 40 seconds remaining. Smith takes off to his left side, and he's brought down at the 12. He gets brought down after the line to gain, so the clock does stop temporarily, but it is moving again. Seminoles come set, 3 wide to the left side from the shotgun. Smith claps his hands. Has the snap. Play action, rolls out to his right side. Throws it late over the right. It's caught in the back of the end zone by Burks. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Man, what a play. What a way these receivers are stepping up this episode. Last game against Duke, Rico Curie comes in with 4 touchdowns, and God knows how close to 200 yards or a little more. But now today belongs to Burks, coming up with his 2nd touchdown catch of the evening, coming across the field here, and then really a 2nd touchdown of the first half. That's going to give us a 23-6 lead here on the road. Burks, 4 catches, 162 yards, and 2 touchdowns. My goodness. What kind of night is this youngster having, our junior receiver? Coming up, just big play after big play today. And so this was a great little game that we've had so far going on. The back and forth, I think we've done pretty good fighting. The weather has definitely played into seeing just 23-6, and that's not really, I'd say, being able to stretch the ball all that much. Our defense does need a lot of credit for holding them all into 6 points. I know they haven't been spotlighted all that much, but they're doing a really good job in keeping. Sure, Virginia's 2-3. You play this game enough, you'll get killed by a 2-3 team. So I like seeing how our defense is stepping up in this one. So let's jump into the second half here. Is on a 3rd and 11, dumping that one off to Connor Davis over the middle. He picks up good yardage down to the 26-yard line to pick up a 1st down. Smith 14-16 for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns today. So that's 1st and 10 Seminoles here at the 26-yard line as we come out in a wildcat formation led by Lane. McCracken is in the backfield with him. As he hands that off to his right side, he's got space. Pushing forward, and McCracken gets down to the 14-yard line. The freshman running back, McCracken, trying to get loose as he picks up good yardage to make it 1st and 10 here. So 1st and 10, Smith in the shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers set. Davis offset to his right side in the backfield. Smith claps his hands, looks over the defense. He's going to send Nakua in motion, has the snap. It's going to be a jet sweep to Nakua down the right side. He cuts back forward, still fighting, stiff arming, pushing, and he's brought down at the 1. He rolled into the end zone, but they're going to say he's down at the 1. Oh, that's disappointing. As we come back out just mere inches away from the end zone, 4 wide, spreading the defense out. Has the snap, Davis takes it up the middle, touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As that's going to extend our lead out to be 30-6 here in the 3rd quarter. And really, our offense, I think, has been, I want to say, dominating in a sense. Not just because, our score, it's a 24-point game. But the way we've moved the ball and run the ball when we wanted to, the way we passed the ball when we wanted to. And so really, that would be pretty much everything we could do. We would add in a couple more scores. No big deal. They added on a few more field goals. So it happens, but that's really how the game shaped out for us for the most part. Overall, a good, solid performance. Our team is in great shape. We are undefeated halfway through here on season number 2. Everything's looking good. We still got some tough games coming up, but I think we are ready to take that step. This team at least is acting like it. But so we'll have to kind of continue this thing through into that next episode. Now, while I am thinking about it, I do just want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you ain't hit it already. And definitely give us a thumbs up if you did like this episode. And if you like all these dang top 25 teams we're playing here, as we're going to do that next week, starting off against Georgia Tech. And definitely hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all the Champion Sons content that we do upload here on the channel. And I will see y'all in the next episode as we will start out on the road against the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. Should be a fun one. See y'all then, everybody. So, as always, stay safe and well. Y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.